guys, so I just got my rose skin Lumi in the mail, delivered. If you've been watching like my social media or following me on my fitness app, you have probably already heard me mention that I had ordered this hair removal. It's a laser hair removal. So it is by Rose Skin Co. And this is their Lumi handset. I think that they have an older design handset, but I don't know what that one's called. Sorry, I'm being snoopy at my neighbors. So anyways, I ordered this to see if it works, if it hurts, and if it can help me to stop shaving so much. Currently, and I will post pictures, beware. Currently, I shave very regularly because I personally do not like body hair, and I have very dark, coarse hair, which is so odd to me. But I do have very dark and coarse hair. So I shave pretty much daily, if not daily, every other day or every couple of days. Unfortunately, and I shave under my arms, I shave my bikini area, actually I shave everything, and I shave my legs, of course. My legs over the years, unfortunately, have gotten really bad when it comes to like ingrown hairs, and my upper thighs, I'll post pictures, but they've gotten really bad to where they have a lot of small bumps. You can't tell quite as bad when I'm tanned, and you can't tell quite as bad until I point it out. But I can tell. And it's where I'm looking at them, and I'm picking at them too, which I need to stop. But it's where I shave, and then basically it's like an infection almost, the way that the doctor described it. It's like the skin, the ingrown hairs basically cause like an infection. And the only way really to resolve it would be to completely stop shaving. And I'm like, well, if that happens, there needs to be another option because I don't like hair, and I would not be, for those of y'all who are okay with your body hair, cool. I'm not the type of girl who would be confident to be able to rock her body hair. Like I don't like it personally, and I'm not comfortable with it. So I had to try to find another solution. So I came across Lumi. Probably my first ever Instagram app purchase, right? So it comes in this pretty little white box with the rose gold detail. You know, I'm a sucker for some rose gold. And I'm going to learn how to use it because I really don't know. I do believe I have to shave first, which I have not. I've not shaved. I have not tanned. I've got the white handset. So this is the one that I got. I got the white with the rose gold handset. And they also have a pink, like a rosy pink with the gold. But I just really like the white. So it's, you know, knee big, about the size of my hand, about this wide. So it's not large. I do think it makes a noise when you turn it on. Here's the light that actually you would put against your skin. So laser hair removal, the idea is that basically the heat of the light, from my understanding, this is not scientific, the heat from the light kills off the hair follicle. So over time, it destroys that follicle or that hair cell, and over time, the hair basically stops coming back, stops growing back. So the idea would be within a few weeks, you would have to shave very rarely. It would come back very patchy so that you wouldn't have to shave not as much, but not full areas. So that would certainly be ideal. And then we've also got our charger, which appears to have a pretty long cord. So through what I've seen from other reviewers, this handset compared to the other handset, think this one has 6 levels and their previous handset had 5. This one's design is more of a matte finish. Their other design was a little bit shiny. And then the biggest thing was the cord. From my understanding, this one has a much longer cord. So in terms of, actually performing the routine, it just makes it more convenient with a longer cord. You can chill in the bed, do your treatment, whatever. Let's read our instructions. So the quick card says, submit your before and after results. Cool. Photograph the area right before you shave. I've already done that. Shave and complete your Lumi treatment. Repeat these steps once a week for 8 weeks. And then with this $100, you would scan the QR code and upload your picture. So that's a chance to win $100. You scan your before and after results, which is kind of cool. So they go through the rules and everything on that. Okay. Cool. So that's pretty awesome. I'll try that. What's the gift card to? I don't know what the gift card's to. They have other skincare products, so sure, I'll try that. Okay, our user guide. So it says, congrats on receiving your Rose Skin Co. Lumi. We know you're looking forward to achieving silky, smooth, hair-free skin. Yes, yes, we are. If it's your first time using Lumi, please read through this entire guide closely. Rose Skin accepts no liability for damages or injuries. Of course, they have to say that. So first, it's important to understand how Lumi helps you achieve silky, smooth, hair-free skin. Lumi is a light-based device that was designed to help you achieve permanent hair reduction. Permanent hair reduction means a long-term stable reduction in a number of hairs regrowing after a full treatment regimen. So it does this by using the intense pulsed light, or IPL technology, which targets unwanted hairs at the root with gentle light pulses, causing them to grow back slower after each session until you're completely hair-free. It is important to remember, although this treatment requires consistency and some time to see results, you will be achieving permanently silky smooth, hair-free skin with little to no upkeep, which is totally what I'm aiming for. We do not advise using Lumi for any purpose other than hair removal. What other purpose is there? Although I have heard some people say that the light treatment helps with their hyperpigmentation. Just saying. Safety first, so it does prevent against the UV rays with the glass it filters, blah blah blah. Included, it goes through what's included, and it goes through the Lumi device itself. Safety precautions. Okay, so it does say don't use it while you're pregnant. Make sure your skin is completely shaved, clean, and dry. Start at the lowest intensity and work your way up after each session. If you ever feel pain, discontinue and switch to a lower intensity. Due to Lumi's reliance on pigmentation to target the hair root, Lumi is not recommended for dark skin tones. Please check the skin tone chart for reference. If you have dark moles, beauty marks, pimples, or freckles, it'd be best to cover them up with a white makeup pencil. So if you are like a super dark skin tone, it does say that it's not recommended on darker skin tones. So I apologize, which I will say for those women who are really dark skin toned, I feel like you can't even see y'all's hair, but I'm not you, so I don't know, maybe you still feel disconfidence with that, but just FYI. So safety precautions, do remove any artificial tan before use. So hey, I have not been tanning, I've been doing good because I figured I didn't read anything or like see anything, but I made an assumption that I probably shouldn't tan before using this. do not use Lumi directly over tattoos. Go around them. I do not have any. I have a tattoo directly on my hip, but it is above my bikini area, so I think all my tattoos should be safe. If you have been suntanning, wait 2 weeks, okay? Wait at least 48 hours after using Lumi before you tan. Do not use Lumi if you're photosensitive, epilepsy, or any other condition vulnerable to flashing lights, because it is like, it'll flash, go off, so FYI. After using Lumi, it is normal for your skin to show slight redness or have a warm tingling sensation. That's harmless and should disappear. So getting ready. Now that you have all the information, let's go ahead and get started. So this is the best time to take pictures of your progress. Take a picture before each shave to track your progress. Make sure to share your results with us after 8 weeks to receive a free $100 gift card, which is awesome, right? So that must mean it works if y'all are offering $100 gift cards and really getting us to track our progress. That gives me a little bit of confidence here. To prepare, you must completely shave any visible hair in the area you want to treat. Shaving is necessary to allow Lumi to effectively target the hair at the root. Using Lumi without shaving could lead to painful burns and disappointing results. So it's important not to skip this step. So glad they went through the why of that. I don't know. I just feel like, to me, okay, telling me to shave, fine. But why, I think, is important, because I think that that's really going to mold into people. Okay, make sure you shave. After shaving, you will have to make sure the area is completely clean, dry, and free of any lotions or gels. Lumi is not made to work with any form of cooling gel. So then we're going to turn on by plugging Lumi in, and then the indicator light will start flashing, at which point we can hold the power button to turn it on. When Lumi is turned on, the indicator light will stay solid and you'll see the intensity levels. Choosing intensity. So the power button is also used to select your intensity. Click the power button until you reach the preferred intensity, 1 being the weakest, 6 being the strongest. For the first time, we always recommend starting at level 1. And then we'll work up. So using Lumi, wow, this is so much. Okay, using Lumi. So to start, place Lumi flat against your skin in the spot you wish to treat. You should see the indicator light blink. This means it's ready to pulse. You can click the pulse light quickly and notice your Lumi pulse. That spot has been treated and you can move Lumi to the next spot. It's recommended to avoid overlap. Repeat the steps until the entire area you wish to treat has been treated. 3 modes. We realize not all body parts are equal. Some require more precision, while others are larger, flatter, and could easily be done quickly. That's why we created 3 separate speed modes you can choose between, okay? So you have stamp mode, which is what we just described. It pulses with each individual click. That is perfect for precise areas like the face, underarms, and bikini line. You have glide mode, which is activated by holding down the pulse button while Lumi is in contact with your skin and gliding it across areas you wish to treat. Your Lumi will pulse every second as you glide. This allows you to quickly treat larger areas but still have control. So glide mode's recommended for treating areas like your arms or torso. And then you have auto. Auto mode is activated by holding the pulse button while Lumi is away from your skin. You notice the intensity light starts to blink. Your Lumi will now pulse every second, and let me start that one over. Your Lumi will now pulse every second as long as the flash window is completely covered by your skin. This allows you to treat large areas without having to hold and click. So that's good for your legs. So large areas, it just keeps going. Okay. And you no longer need to lift Lumi after each pulse, okay? So turning it off, once you've completed, you can turn it off. You just hold the power button and unplug it. Cleaning and storage. To clean it, wipe the glass off with a clean cloth and 70% alcohol. Do this until any and all specks of dirt have been removed. Once complete, wipe, dry, and store in a cool, dry place. We recommend using the box it came in. So tips and tricks. And then there's just recommendations and stuff. Okay. Tips and tricks. Moisturize your skin after each treatment. Aloe-based lotions work best. Cooling, that's interesting, yeah. IPL is only effective with the hair root intact, so we advise against using any form of hair removal, such as waxing, plucking. So you would want to shave, because when you shave, it doesn't remove the root. It just cuts what's above the skin surface. Versus if you wax or you tweeze or what's epilate or whatever it's called, that actually tears out the root, and then the light, the IPL device, has nothing to kill off, right? If you have sensitive skin, you can shave the night before or the morning of your treatment to avoid skin irritations. Take pictures, moisturize. Some areas may be more sensitive than others, so you might have to use a lower intensity on one section and then use a higher intensity on another section. So like your bikini area might be more sensitive and you might have to do a 1 or a 2, whereas your legs, you might be able to do like a 3 or, you know, whatever. Some areas might be more stubborn. We recommend using a higher level intensity and treating 2 times a week for these areas until it's slowed down and thinned significantly. They say armpits are usually the most stubborn to treat. Interesting. Frequency. So, once per week is okay as long as you're consistent. After each week, you will notice your hair growing back slower, thinner, and more sparse. After 12 weeks, you should be experiencing no hair growth between sessions. That would be amazing. That's like a dream, y'all. At this point, we advise using Lumi once per month for the next 3 months. After 3 months, your hair should be gone for good. I would be wowed. Do you know how much I would save in razors, water, and creams? And no more bumps, no more ingrown hairs, smooth skin. Okay, guys, this is a dream. This is a dream. So you can use Lumi up to 2 times a week. So I might, what's today? Today's Friday. Fridays and Tuesdays. Might try it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go shave. I'm gonna take my pictures first, and then I'm gonna shave. And then I'm gonna hop back on with y'all, and we're gonna go through a session together. I'm nervous. All right, let's do it. So I am shaven, dried. My skin is irritated and dry. It's bumpy, because that's my skin. And when it gets shaved, it does not. Does not like it. I've got my lotion, my aloe for after. So yeah, okay, so I've got my Rose Skin Lumi, and I've taken my pictures. I'm gonna get my charger here, or my cord. I guess it's not really a charger. And this is going to be our very first session, guys. So, nervous, a little nervous. Okay. So we've taken our pictures, we've shaved all of the hair. It's clean and dry, free of any lotions or gels. Now we're going to plug in our Lumi. So taking off the tie, and this part, the end, just goes right into the top of the Lumi. And then of course I have managed to tangle the cord, which is fun. So I'm just gonna plug this right in behind y'all. Okay. All right, now that's plugged in. My light is actually on and flashing. You can see that. So, turning it on, we now see the indicator light at the top flashing, and we can untangle our cord a bit more. Gosh, this is my luck that I would, of course. Here we go. Okay, sorry. All right, so that is flashing. Now we can hold the power button to turn it on. You hear a very faint little sound. Sounds kind of like a little bitty vacuum cleaner. Okay, so now it's on. When Lumi's turned on, the indicator light will stay solid. The power button's also going to select our intensity, and we can see the little buttons here are our intensity. So if I move this up, you can see our intensity goes up. We're gonna take it down to 1. Okay, we're gonna start with 1. So, always recommend starting with 1, of course. Okay, so for our legs, we're gonna do auto mode, which is activated by holding the pulse button. And this is the big button, the longer button is the pulse button. So we're gonna hold this button while Lumi is away from your skin. And then the intensity lights are gonna start to blink. Okay, oh, are we on 1? Yeah, we're on. So now the mode that's activated is auto. And your Lumi will pulse every second as long as the flash window is completely covered by skin. So that's going to allow us to quickly treat larger areas. Now I'm going to turn that off for a second. Okay, because I'm going to start with the stamp mode only to see how it feels against my skin. So stamp mode is described as clicking the pulse button once it's against your skin. So we're gonna put it against our skin, and you wanna lay it flat against your skin. So once it's flat against your skin, the indicator line will blink, and that'll mean it's ready. So I don't know which way to put it. Let's put it this way. So now the light blinks. Gosh, feels awkward, right? And then that's it. Okay. So if we press and hold it, we'll put it against our skin. Ooh. And keep going. I don't like the way that feels on my eyeballs. Okay. So as far as what it feels like, turn that one off a second. It just feels a little warm. Like the more it goes over it, the more warmth I feel from it. Oh, I guess it should be directly against my skin, huh? So I will say the light kind of irritates my eye a little bit, like just, and I'm looking to make sure that light blinks because that tells me it's ready. So that's on a level 1. And I guess I'm just gonna finish up. I'm gonna do my toe too. I get hairs on my big toe. So yeah, I'm gonna just finish up and then I guess I will give you guys an update. I don't know. I'll finish up here and I'll let y'all know what happens when I'm completely done. I'm gonna also switch over to doing like my armpit and my bikini area. So I'm gonna finish up my leg real quick.